You built a store that finally outgrew its platform, and moving to a better one should be pure upside. But a replatform looks like a design project when it is actually a migration project, and that is where it goes wrong. Every old product and category link that is not pointed somewhere becomes a dead end for a customer and a lost ranking for the search engines. Email breaks the day the domain moves if no one protects it. Stores routinely come out the other side of a replatform with a traffic cliff nobody warned them about. In this video I show you how I move your store.com to a new platform without dropping your rankings, your links, or your customers. First, understand why the traffic cliff happens. When you move platforms, every URL changes. If an old product or category link is not pointed to its new home, a customer who clicks it hits a dead end, and a search engine that crawls it drops the ranking that link used to hold. Multiply that by a whole catalog and you have lost a chunk of your traffic on go live day. On top of that, email runs on the same domain, so a careless cutover can drop your business email the moment the site moves. None of this shows up in the pretty new design, which is exactly why people miss it until the orders slow down. So I run the move as a controlled cutover, not a launch and pray. On the way across I rebuild and clean up the catalog. Duplicate variants get folded into single products. Retired products get sent to an archive page instead of left as broken links. The new store is not just a copy of the old mess, it is a cleaner version of it. Doing this during the move, instead of after, means the redirect map and the cleanup happen together, so nothing gets orphaned in the shuffle. A cutover is deliberate. Every step has a checklist, and nothing goes live until the pieces that protect your traffic are already in place. The centerpiece is a complete redirect map. I build and import a redirect for every old URL, products, categories, and content pages, each one pointing to its exact new home. When a search engine crawls the old address, it is sent cleanly to the new one, so the ranking and the inbound links that pointed at the old page carry over instead of resetting to zero. This is the single step that decides whether you keep your traffic or start your SEO over from scratch. A store that skips it can lose years of earned authority in a weekend. A store that gets it right barely feels the move at all in its search traffic. Then the careful part, the domain cutover. The records that move the storefront get changed. The records that run your email are deliberately left untouched, so your business email never drops while the site moves. A valid security certificate is live on the new domain from minute one, so no visitor ever sees a scary warning at checkout. And I keep a safety net the whole time. I take a full snapshot before touching anything and keep the old store available as a fallback for weeks. So if something looks wrong after go live, the whole move is reversible. You are never one bad step away from a store you cannot roll back. So here is what you end up with. A clean go live with your rankings and link equity preserved, so the traffic comes with you instead of falling off a cliff. No broken links for the customers who bookmarked a product or clicked an old link. No email outage during the switch. And a documented way back for as long as you need it, so the move never feels like a gamble. This is for any store that has outgrown its current platform and cannot afford to restart its SEO from zero just to get onto a better one. You get the upgrade you wanted without paying for it in lost traffic. So here is how I can help. If you are planning a move and want to know exactly what would drop, the URLs that would orphan, the email that would break, the rankings at risk, I run a 72-hour audit for $497 and hand you the risk map before you touch anything. If you want me to run the migration itself, the redirect map, the safe domain cutover, and the reversible snapshot, I do that in a 14-day sprint that starts at $3,500. Subscribe, because next week I take a real store and move it to a new platform without dropping a single ranking, start to finish.